night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark, and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms, and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids, and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, as hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
That woo-woo, something. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper tapping in 10 and Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cook cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get. Nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. News you can use. Knowledge you ain't finna get. Nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button. Notification bell, hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Everything we have going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. News you can use. Knowledge you're not finna get. Nobody's college. Notification bell, hit all. Make sure y'all tap in with that tap in. To make sure you are tapped in with that good tap in. And if you would like to be a part of this Trap News Network family, hit us up on Instagram, TRAPNEWS, NETWORX, Trap News Network. Get involved with what we got going on, a potentially paying opportunity going up for somebody who wants to be a Trap News Network correspondent. So please tap in with us if you would like to be involved. We finna jump into this content, man. Y'all know it's hot in these YouTube streets. We're gonna continue to give y'all news y'all can use, continue to give y'all some knowledge. You're not finna get nobody's college. Let's tap in with the tap in. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Topics is Luce Cannon. Y'all know what's going on, and I know y'all probably don't even want this content, but you got to get it. I got to cover it. You know it's blasphemy. You know it's a play. You know it's a hoax. You know it's a game. Luce Cannon strikes again. So, Luce Cannon is over here in this MDC, which I've been, you know what I'm saying, a few times myself. That is the Metropolitan Center for federal inmates in downtown Los Angeles off of Alameda. Due to the ICE protesting, I guess MDC LA have been locked down, and they will play them type of games, but place the facility on a type of flats to where you probably can just get out and use the phone here and there. Get to the showers. You got the little tablets to watch a movie on. Probably let you charge up a little bit, download a movie. A situation like this. But just as every host and every joke before, this is the latest and greatest. So I gotta point out that the channel ain't been doing too good. So it's like, what controversy could we come with to hit for a big payday to get this channel up and going again? So the latest and greatest is that Luce Cannon got stabbed. Then it's Luce Cannon got scratched or nicked. Now what we about to get into and gonna have to break down and figure out doing this video is, are they trying to say a black got up on them? or are they trying to say somebody from another race? Because what I'm hearing in these YouTube streets, and I don't know if I'm correct, is that they're trying to say another race got up on this dude and stabbed or nicked this dude. And that would have ensued in a full-blown riot, no matter which way you trying to slice it, because can't no Southsider just press play. Well, you can do anything you want to do. He could press play because ain't nothing stopping him, but it's politics. And if you ain't got no rifle excuse to taking flight without it being discussed, then you're going to get bust. That's just how it goes. So I'm wondering why MDC LA is not rocking and rolling. Because let's just go with the narrative that you have a few Mexicans in there that's just like, hey, I'm tired of this sick cannon. I'm tired of this Luce Cannon fool. This fool's a snitch. You know, the blacks not handling the business. They're not doing nothing. You know, they got to holler at the blacks like, hey, man, dude, all bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna handle that, or you know, we heard dude is a child molester. You know, like, not to be in y'all politics, but you know, we had one of those around. You know, we would get rid of him. You know, we don't want to be around that type of company and living amongst anybody like that. And that would put the blacks on the spot to either handle their business and or like, man, mind y'all business, and can lead to them attacking him, and which would lead to a riot. It's not no other way around it. Nothing is happening. So you got this phone call with these dudes calling saying something happened to Luce Cannon. They giving two different accounts of the story. First he was stabbed, then nicked, then he went out on a stretcher, then called back, oh no, my bad. I mean, no, he cool, I'm the pod rep and stuff like that. Man, it just do not sound good at all. And this is just crazy. But I don't want to hold you guys any longer, man. We're about to get into this content, and you know it's the Hef way and the Hef effect.
We already went over the video of the many lives of Luce Cannon, so you want to hear these two different men tell two different stories. First he got poked, then he got sliced, and Wooty Bam and all that. You can go back and watch the whole video. We don't really care about that. We care about what Young and Hefe has to say about it, because that's what we're here to hear. That's what we're here to listen to. Young and Hefe, we're here. That's what we're here to hear. Words are funny like that sometimes. But Young and Hefe, who has been to the feds, probably is the best person in our YouTube universe to speak about the situation, because again, it's very unlikely. It's very unlikely that Luce Cannon, while locked up, got hit up by another race, and then nobody did anything, or nobody got cracking with him, or nobody did anything on his behalf. That's extremely unlikely, unless the reality of the situation is what we know it is. Luce Cannon never really had an altercation. But let's keep going.
I'm calling bullshit. A whole bunch of bad actors that's acting. So, it's bullshit. Let's go with the narrative this happened. First guy. Yeah, we've been on and off of lockdown because of ISIS protesters downtown and stuff like that. That can happen. I've seen, and I've been in the feds to where stuff that was taking place on the outside or on the outskirts of those prisons, if it was close to a town, they would put us on what was called a flats of a form of lockdown, to where the normal everyday operations is not going on, or it's going to be a controlled movement, what they call. It's going to be a controlled movement to where you can go to and from. So you would just be confined to the units, just using the phone, watching TV, email and stuff like that. This man sitting here, say, Luce Cannon got scratched, stabbed. I don't know where my ears was at. I never heard nothing about a stretcher or anything like that. But he basically, like, he got attacked by another race, and they saying Luce Cannon ain't the one that started, so he coming back. Now check this out. I've seen situations like this. Let's go with this narrative that they ain't watching on camera. They just see Luce Cannon get attacked and he defended himself. More than likely, if they do let Luce Cannon come back, Luce Cannon is not going to go to that floor. He's not going to go back to that same floor he's on. So if Luce Cannon come out within a few days and he's back on this floor and he called in like, oh yeah, babe, this what happened, that's how you know it's even more super cap. They will place him on a whole different other floor. And I can even see this happening because it'll go like this sometimes too, 50-50. Although they might see the Mexican try to get at him and stab him, and if Luce Cannon fight back and get into a scuffle, they still might place Luce Cannon in the hole. They still might place Luce Cannon in the hole under an investigation and wonderment of why this dude decided to attack him with a knife and start a race riot. So Luce Cannon girl asking this dude, so y'all said that happened, so it's going to be retaliation, right? You know, I ain't trying to say all that. It's if he's standing on G code and not trying to get in trouble. Whoever that is, we need to find out who his name is, where he from, put him out here on blast so he can tell the truth. Like, oh no, man, it was just a play. We were just playing. We would never let nothing like that happen. Win, lose, or draw. Cherry on top, icing on the cake. The callback, moments later. The SpongeBob, moments later, the callback. Oh yeah, they got this square ass dude on the phone that sound like he lead Bible study talking about he the rep of the blacks. That ain't no goddamn rep of no blacks. I got this dude on the phone talking about he the rep of the blacks. Hey, yeah, I'm just calling you, man. Like, I'm sorry earlier about what was told to you, but that's what was told to me by way of another inmate. Well, you said you seen him on the stretcher. Well, that's what was told to me. Like, rumors do float around in jail, but ain't nobody in the pod telling you the rep telling you they seen something that they ain't seen, knowing that this can potentially come back on them, or you can come back and like, hey, bro, what was you lying for? And then plus we all got to be on one accord. Y'all saying he got attacked by another race, and this dude who's supposed to be the pod rep has basically seconded it again. Oh yeah, you know he was attacked by another race, but he wasn't stabbed nor sliced. But now it went from a stabbing to a slicing to a scratch. And I guarantee you Luce Cannon is going to be back any day because nothing never happened. One thing about it, it would have been a big melee because they not about to let it be no isolated incident in MDC. They got real Mexican mafia members there that's fighting indictments, that's there that came from state, that have been there for years. Some came from the street. They got real lot inmate members there. Mexican mafia, black hand dudes that's sitting down there. It's just gonna be a riot. It ain't gonna be no isolated incident and one slice of these dudes talking about they don't know if they gonna retaliate or not. All y'all booth. All y'all booth, and when y'all go to the next spot, to the federal places that y'all gonna be doing your time at, if y'all did happen, y'all gonna be getting rolled up off the yard, bro. It's a black eye, bro. But as I said, they don't care because all this is a hoax, all this is a game, all this is clout, all this is trying to get them numbers up, man. People got mouths to feed. So look, I'm helping. I'm gonna help get the content out there. I'm helping feed a mouth. Can't be mad at me. I'm helping with the support. But this is top of the line bullshit, and I know they probably was like thinking like, yeah, Young and Hef ain't gonna be one of the first ones to bite. He been talking about him. He gonna get stabbed or something gonna happen, and this and that. I'm talking about the black stabbing him. I ain't talking about no Mexican slicing and fake pokers and none of that. But I just had to, man, bring this to y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all
again, it's very apparent to see that Luce Cannon lied about everything. But like Ann said, the numbers is getting low. The content ain't content. The lawyer told him to stop talking about Big U and all that kind of stuff, so they can't talk about that on camera no more because, you know, obviously that's bad for the case. That's bad for what they got going on, and that's the issue for them. So with that being said, my bad, I'm over here looking at my kids playing in the park. Long story short, though, with that all being said, you know, he has to now make up a narrative. Now he has to make up a scenario. Now he has to make up a problem. Luce Cannon has to formulate some sort of drama, some sort of controversy, because that's all his platform was built on. Luce Cannon really isn't known for anything but drama and mess. If you go back and you really think about the substance of who Luce Cannon was as an internet figure and as a human being, it's just drama and it's just mess. You take it all the way back to his relationship with Gigi, it's nothing but drama, it's nothing but mess. Luce Cannon has never been anything but a flu flammer, a skulldugger, and a larcener. So here we are, you know. With that being said, Luce Cannon is forced to make up fake news you can't use, and knowledge that you probably don't even want to get in college. And now he's going to look even stupider when he hits that main yard, and he's going to have to deal with the consequences of all these dumb decisions that he's been making while he's been in MDC. But with that being said, man, we up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest is free. I'm New Angel, so he's free. We go.